Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a really cool backing track for you to jam with, and then I'm going to teach you how to solo over it like a boss. Okay, we're going to start off by making a full backing track for free, very quickly, using just GarageBand, and you can use that on your iPhone or iPad. So the first thing you want to do is open that app up. Then we are going to start a new project up here, and let's choose our first instrument. We are going to go for a keyboard. We're going to play a piano, but let's say you can't play the piano. I'm not great at the piano, and even if I was great at the piano, I can't really play it very easily on an iPad or an iPhone. Not to worry, GarageBand has got you covered. Just click on Smart Piano down here. Now, by default, that will go to a grand piano setting, which is absolutely fine, but we're going to change that. I found a voice the other day called Mellow Vibe Piano, which I really like the sound of. So we're going to have that one instead of grand piano, but you can stick with grand piano if you like. I'm going to pick Mellow Vibe Piano. Now, the great thing about the smart keyboards and all the smart instruments on GarageBand is that it's got a cool autoplay feature, so you can set up a few automatic patterns and see if they've got something to your liking. All you have to do is press the chord that you want, and it'll play a little ditty for you. G. And there you go, that's playing just a little tune. Each instrument has 4 autoplay options, so if you don't like that one, you can see what the other ones are. But I think we'll stick with 1 today. And by the way, the first thing I think I'm going to do, I want to have this to be a really chilled jam. So let's go up to settings. Now, by default, it's gone to a tempo of 110 BPM, which is a bit rapid for my liking. I want to keep things nice and chilled today because it's very hot outside. Let's knock that down to 80 BPM. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this lesson or learning something new, then why not go ahead and give this video a cheeky little thumbs up? It really helps me out, and it shows me that this is the kind of content that you would like to learn more of. Also, while you're at it, why not hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss a lesson. So we've got 80 BPM. We've got our autoplay set to 1, and we're going to play the chords of, I was thinking we'll do a backing track over the chords of C, G, A minor, and F. And the reason that I thought we would do that is because it's a very common, very popular chord progression. In fact, it's used in hundreds, maybe thousands of songs. Let me have a think of some. Oh yeah, there's girls like you, do the boys like me, bum girls like you, and boys like me. The song from Frozen, let it go, do 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 do, let it go, with or without you, with or without you, I can live, with or without you, I'm already late, you're already torn, I don't really know the words, cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor, do 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 do, bum bum ba da bum, do 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 do, I'm torn, take on me, take me on, I'll be gone. Well, here's a song that doesn't have the chord progression of C, G, A minor, and F, but it feels like it should. The Informer, do 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 do, ba ba dum bum ba da, Informer, da ba da ba da da ba da da. Anyway, the point is, I'm going to keep this nice and simple. We're just going to repeat the chords of C, G, A minor, and F in our backing track, and that's what we're going to jam over. So let me get my headies back on, and we'll record 4 bars of a beautiful piano playing automatically just by pressing the 4 buttons C, G, A minor, and F. It's as simple as this. C, G, A minor, and F. And we've got our piano part down. Let's just stop that, go back into our instruments, scroll that back, wind that back so it's exactly 4 bars long. We don't even have to play it through twice. We can just loop it. And now we've got a lovely piano part. In fact, now that that piano part's down, we can turn off that metronome as well. So that took 2 seconds to do. What do we need now? Well, any good band or backing track needs drums. So let's see what GarageBand has got to offer. Now, you could add some drums here. You can even tap them out yourself if you like. But I like something with a bit of personality. And GarageBand has something very cool where you can add your own drummer to play the style of drums that you like. So I'm going to go and add a drummer. I think by default, it normally defaults to Kyle or one of the rock drummers. But the great thing is you can find drummers in different styles. There's alternative, R&B, and I'm looking for something a bit more chilled out. So I've gone for the singer-songwriter Darcy and her drums. Let's see what they sound like with our piano part. Not bad. Not bad, and that's just the default one. But let's see if there's something a bit more interesting. Summer Song. Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea. That's not bad already, is it? Let's add a bit of percussion. Can you hear that? Yes, I like the sound of that. You know what, I think I'm going to leave it exactly how it is. I was going to fiddle with that a bit more, but that'll do. That will do. Now, as I said, you can make your own backing track if you have an iPhone or an iPad. If you don't, I've got good news for you. I'm going to put this finished backing track that I've made for free up on my Patreon page, and you guys can download it. So even if you're not a member of my Patreon page, head to patreon.com/uteacher, and I will make this page available for free for everyone to check it out. Because my Patreon page, I have a lot of extra bonus content. I post song sheets for every lesson, and there's a lot of extra bonus material as well. We have monthly Zoom hangouts, and there's a songbook, and there's all kinds of cool stuff, and it helps me keep doing what I'm doing. But for this one, I'll put it up there for free, so you guys get a little taster. Now we've got drums and piano. What else do we need? What else have you got? Let's see. Got drums. Oh, let's have some strings. Can you see it's even got smart strings? So again, you don't even need to be able to play your violins or your cellos or your double basses. It'll do it for you with these chord strips right here. And again, it's even got that autoplay option. Let's see what that sounds like for strings. Okay, so that's a little bit out there. What we can do in that instance is change the genre. You can see up here in the top left, it says cinematic. Let's have something a bit more chilled out. How about romantic? I like the sound of that. Not quite. Let's see what the other options sound like. That's more like it, I think. That's more like it, yes. Option number 2. Autoplay number 2 on the smart strings. Romantic setting. Let's record 4 bars. All we have to do, again, is press C, G, A minor, and F. 2, 3, 4. We've got C, and G, A minor, and F. And again, we don't even have to play it through a second time. We just go back to our instruments, dial that back to 4 bars, and loop it up. And let's have a listen. That's it's starting to take a bit of shape, isn't it, that backing track? I don't think it's sounding too bad. Let's add some bass. Why not? We've got a little bit of bass. Again, we'll go to Smart Bass. Now, Smart Bass has a couple of options. You can either pluck out the individual strings in each chord. But again, I think I'm going to stick to autoplay. I don't like that Liverpool sound. Let's go for a nice P bass. And let's hear the autoplay options. That's pretty good. It's a bit standard, but we want it to be nice, and we don't want it to be too overpowering, so we want to keep it nice and simple anyway. So let's stick with these autoplay number 1 for the P bass. And we'll record 4 bars, C, G, A minor, and F. 2, 3, 4, and C, and G, and A minor, and F. 2, 3, 4. We'll stop it there, and again, we'll just loop that up, get that back to 4 bars, and loop it. And oh, it's sounding quite beautiful. Let's add. I don't want to get too much more. Let's add one more thing. Let's see what else there is. Oh, a little bit of rhythm guitar. Okay, so we'll go to the smart guitar. And again, if you like, you can just strum your chords over the chord strips. you want to just do a nice down, down, up, down, up pattern. But I don't think that sounds amazing. Let's see what the autoplay options are on the guitar. Yeah, 1 is okay. I think I heard 4 the other day. Let's hear that one. Yeah, I don't mind that. What about 2? Not sure. 3? Let's try it with 3 and see how that goes, just to shake things up a little bit. Again, we don't want it to be anything too overpowering, so 1 would probably be the best, but let's just do something a little bit different and see how it sounds. We can always re-record it. You saw how easy it was to play. Let's try it on autoplay 3. 2, 3, 4. It's super quiet anyway, so it's not too overpowering. Let's go back into our main strip, and we can loop that up. I don't know if you could hear that even. Let me solo the guitar so you can just hear it. And you can see on the mixer there, it's really quiet anyway. We could even turn it up a little if we wanted to. And there's still not much to it. And I think that's going to do it. That's our backing track. And the cool thing about GarageBand is you only have to make this 4 loop or 8 loop cycle. And when it gets to the end of it, it'll just repeat again and again and again until you tell it to stop. So if you just want to make a little backing track to jam over, this is all you've got to do. And we'll start off by just playing the chords of C, G, A minor and F. How does that sound? And now I'm part of a band. And it really is just that easy to make a backing track on GarageBand. Of course, you can fiddle. There's millions and millions of different voices, different keyboard settings, different drums and drummers you can use. You can change the key. You can change the tempo. You can make it faster or slower. There's so many things you can do. But that is just how to make a really basic, straightforward backing track in a matter of 2 minutes or so, and you can just jam along to it straight away. Now, you might have thought that I was being a bit lazy by using those smart instruments, and they certainly did make things a lot easier for me. But the cool thing about using the smart instruments is that you can very, very easily change the key and the tempo to make it faster or slower, and to play in a different key. So, for example, at the moment, we've got it in C major, and we know it's nice and easy to play with the chords of C, G, A minor and F. But let's say we're fed up with playing it in C, or we're playing with another player who wants to play in a different key. We can just tap on that key. Let's change it, for example, to G, and it'll automatically change the key. And now we know the chords, well, let's think about it. If the chords were C, G, A minor and F before, in the key of G, they would be G, D, E minor and C. So let's play our backing track and see if that works. Yep, G, D, E minor, and C. So that's amazing. Just with a click of a button, we've changed the key, and it's changed every single instrument to the new key. The keyboards, the strings, the bass, and the guitar are all now playing that new key. And it's just a matter, it's really as simple as going up to settings, clicking on key signature, and changing it to the key that you're after. I'm going to change it back to C major because that is what we wanted for this lesson. And, oh, what did I say as well? You can change the tempo. So again, let's go up to tempo, and let's change it to, goodness me, let's change it to 160. I don't even know how fast that is, but, and back in the key of C major. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, so there you go. You get an idea of just how fast that is there. And that's basically, if you're making a backing track and you want to maybe play, I don't know, some heavy metal or something, you can speed it right up. But let's go again back to, what do we have it on to begin with? 80, I think. Let's go back down to 80. By the way, this beautiful ukulele was given to me by my good friends at Carla. If you'd like to find out more information about it, then click on the special link in the video description below. And just because you click on that link, you'll get a discount on anything on the Carla website just because you watch my videos. So save some money and get yourself a brand new ukulele and tell them that the ukulele teacher sent you. So I hope you enjoyed making your own backing track on GarageBand. And until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.